As a blind student, how did you sit for SPM?
Okay, so for us blind, we are actually categorized into, can say, 2 to 3 category, but
Okay.
in the exam we are just separated into 2 groups.
So 2 groups.
So there's a B1 that will be students like me who uses Braille
I
for
see.
B1. Then B2s are,
And B2.
we call them the sighted student, where they can see but they have a poorer vision.
I see.
So for sighted students, their questions will be in, if I'm not mistaken, they say it's in A3 size. If not, then they will be aided by they call it the CCTV. It's like electronic magnifier lah.
Oh, okay.
Some they uses the normal lens to just tap on it and then go through it. But if it's for us Braille,
for B1 students.
For us B1 students, the questions they will come in Braille format. Even if the question is in Braille format, we are still sitting the same paper as any of the candidates that year. A lot of people, they will say, so your questions will be different lah. So like, no, we still answer the same thing. So I mean, the only difference I found that between us, the blind candidates, or I mean special candidates, with the normal candidates are the timing in the paper. We are given extra time for papers that are less than 90 minutes. We are given extra 30 minutes. But for papers that are above 90 minutes, we are given extra 1 hour. Okay, now you see, it doesn't mean that given an extra hour or extra 30 minutes, you can do better, because that time is seriously just for you, like, first Braille, transfer your hand from the brailler back to the question, then from question back to the brailler, remove your papers, read back your answers, as in like, okay, you can type and read at the same time, but sometimes when you got any mistakes, you have to like remove it or roll out your question paper, your answer sheet, then raise up your hand, wait for the invigilator to come over, then tell them like, this part, please cancel it all. It's like all the time there's just for compensation. So yeah, so the time I just like do whatever homework that is given by the teachers, then pay attention in class. But there is one that I feel is quite good, is that my teachers, they are willing to get one is the past year papers, secondly is the trial papers. Thirdly, they bought this book from the Maktab Adabi.
Okay, what book is that?
Maktab Adabi. It's a publisher. It's called what? Maktab Adabi Gaya Post. Yeah. There are some subjects there lah.
Okay.
So they let us did all the exercises there. They help me. They discuss most of the papers with us lah.
So that was the main formula for scoring straight A's, about going for tuition classes and the past examination papers.
Yes.
Yeah?
The tuition not so much when I got a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit lah. I did join one subject.
Okay.
Because I find that subject is different now from the tuitions they have it in my school. The lessons the extra classes. Because some teachers, they tend to teach the syllabus. Some, they really like going to like, it's more like empowering the knowledge in you.
I understand you met some wonderful teachers at Sekolah Menengah Pendidikan Khas Tapak. Anyone in particular you want to say thank you to?
Yes, of course. You see, because other than the SMPK teachers, there are still a lot of teachers that out from the SMPK. So let me start from my first time learning Braille, Cikgu Rosna. She taught me a lot on basic Braille. Then when I reached SMPK, I met Cikgu Iran, Cikgu Laila. They are the practical teachers there who inspired me to, at least blind is not an obstacle at all. That's second. Thirdly, the full-time teachers there, like Cikgu Zakaria and Cikgu Shuada, they are a blind teacher as well, but
Alright.
they are the one who like told me, like, put it the way that blind can do things now as a normal people can.
You're obviously a tough person. What are your plans for the future?
I'm just like any regular person now. I wouldn't say I'm very tough because I did experience a little emotional, a period one short period emotional time the time because, but a lot is from the kindergarten there I see those like 5-6-year-old kids. There's one kid, one boy, Aiman. He wasn't born blind. He got eye cancer, so he got his eye removed. So I mean, to me, at least I view it this way. I'm better off than him in the sense that I saw for 16 years. Then he was born with eye, but his eye was surgically removed due to eye cancer. So okay, so at least I feel like I'm luckier. So why not? I mean, they can at least they can still move forward without their eyes.
Correct.
I mean, without their sight, their view. But then why not me? I mean, if a kid can do it, why not a teenage guy?
I see.
So yeah, so I mean, but of course there are some aims that you cannot do. Like you cannot be a pilot when you're blind unless you went for some surgeries to have your vision recovered. Then since I'm no longer in science stream, I cannot do biotech. Then now that I took up art stream, so now I'm studying A level in art subjects like law, then going with my favorite subject econ, and one more is business studies. It's still the same. I mean, for us blind doesn't mean that is the end of the world. You can still move on, just in a different way from different route.
I see. So your aspirations will be to become a lawyer?
I hope so, because previously I wanted to be a teacher.
Alright.
But due to some unforeseen circumstances, I got no choice.
I see.
I mean, I wasn't in so okay just embark on a new road
On a new road. Jason, your story will surely inspire many people. What is your message to anyone who's facing great challenges right now?
Well, all I can say is that be positive. I mean, for sure, be positive, because if that time when I was in hospital waiting for, I mean the next day was, as in the night before my operation, a doctor also told me that be positive, because if you be positive, you won the half of the war. I mean, you overcome half of your problem by being positive. If you just oh okay, I'm doomed tomorrow because of my surgery, I'll die, then it's like you're giving up in your life. That's one. Then of course, other than being positive, you have to look forward It's no point, because we cannot go back to past. It's not like I mean, I did have this silly thought before, I got blind already. How good if last time I can this or that. But it's just past I mean, it's okay if you ponder it for just a short moment, but not too long. If you ponder it for too long, then you won't move forward in your life. And thirdly, I think is to strategize up to face your problem, because it's pointless to avoid the problem will still come and find you. So why not just overcome it? Another thing I believe is that we are born into this world with some specialty. I mean, okay, like me, even I got blind, there are still contributions that I can make to the society. So even you got some problem, it's not like that is the end of your world. It's just, well, put it this way, you overcome it, then you are a better man tomorrow. a better person.